Being a teenager is both tough and awesome. Just like these superheroes. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 teenage superheroes. Number 10, Cyclops.
Obviously, this is not a party I should be going to.
Scott Summers was the first mutant drafted to join the X-Men, where his optic blasts earned him the code name Cyclops. A natural-born leader, Cyclops possesses keen strategic thinking skills and a strong moral compass. He's a classic superhero, if occasionally a bit quick to anger.
Come on, Professor, I'm packing a bazooka behind each eyeball. What do you want from me?
Cyclops' relationship with fellow mutant Jean Grey revealed his emotional depths and has helped to flesh out a character who can sometimes come off as a bit aloof.
Come on, we're gonna be late.
Almost done.
Look, you want me to blow this door down?
On top of that, his eye blast power is, let's face it, pretty damn cool. Number 9, Kitty Pryde. All teenagers go through phases. The mutant known as Kitty Pryde took this to a new level.
Whoa, watch it!
Kitty's power, known as phasing, enables her to become intangible and pass through solid objects, as well as walk on air and water.
No, you don't.
Joining the X-Men at age 13, Kitty quickly became a key player in one of their most famous adventures, when her adult self fused with her teenage self to avert a catastrophic series of events, a storyline which served as the basis for the extremely successful film X-Men: Days of Future Past.
Too late, assholes.
Number 8, Mighty Morphin Power Rangers.
It's Morphin time! Dragon Sword! Mastodon!
Pterodactyl!
Triceratops!
Saber-tooth tiger!
Tyrannosaurus!
After an evil sorceress is freed from her prison on the moon, the interdimensional wizard Zordon knows exactly what type of superheroes he needs. Teenagers with attitude.
Teleport to us 5 overbearing and over-emotional humans.
No, not that, not teenagers.
The 5 heroes Jason, Trini, Billy, Kimberly, Zach, and later the 6th Ranger Tommy.
That may be so, but now you face me, one-on-one!
Fine with me.
Each coming from different archetypes for a wide variety of kids to relate to, all come together with superpowered suits, weapons, and giant robots known as Zords to take down Rita.
All right, Rangers, it's time to run the blitz.
Right.
Many other teens have since taken up the multicolored spandex in the future seasons.
That is not spandex!
Doc K can get a little defensive about his work.
But it was these original 6 that started it all.
Power Rangers!
Number 7, Kick-Ass.
Jesus, guys, does it not bug you? Like, thousands of people want to be Paris Hilton and nobody wants to be Spider-Man.
Yeah, what's with that? She has, like, no tits at all.
What 16-year-old doesn't think about being a superhero sometimes? Dave Lazuski decided to try it out.
You are f***ing awesome.
Despite having no discernible crime-fighting skills, and he changed a wetsuit into a superhero costume and struck out on the streets.
You looking at?
At first kind of hopeless at it, the newly named Kick-Ass gets better.
F***ing raw. Who are you? I'm Kick-Ass.
But he never becomes the unstoppable force that most comic book heroes become.
Hey, why don't you pick on someone your own size?
Kick-Ass is a great character because at heart he's just a normal guy who fails as often as he succeeds.
I'd rather die. What is wrong with you, dude? This is not a comic book, it's real life. When you're dead, it's done.
Number 6, the Human Torch.
Flame on!
People really shouldn't play with fire, unless they're made of it, of course. Johnny Storm was just an average teenager.
Flame on!
Okay, maybe a little above average, when he went on an unapproved space flight with his sister and her brainiac boyfriend. Cosmic rays he absorbed during that flight turned him into the Human Torch, a being who can turn into fire, fly, and shoot blasts of scorching flame.
Johnny, you were at 4,000 Kelvin.
Any hotter and you're approaching supernova.
Sweet! Johnny's exuberant and impulsive personality sometimes makes him a bit of a hothead.
Don't even think about it.
Never do. But his high spirits and fighting skills more than make up for that.
Did you see that? Boom! Man, that was cool!
Number 5, Supergirl. The character of Supergirl has been rebooted several times, but her most famous incarnation is Kara Zor-El, the cousin of Superman. Having Superman as a relative made things a little difficult for Supergirl.
Hey, Clark. It was such a nice day, I thought I'd just, vroom.
What did we talk about? No vroom during the daytime.
And it took her a bit of time to really find herself.
Leave this place and do no harm.
However, with her awesome Kryptonian powers, it was inevitable that she would distinguish herself as a major force for good. Supergirl's death during the Crisis on Infinite Earths was a defining moment in the DC universe, and her subsequent rebirth was a huge relief.
Come on, I've never been invisible before. I want to show Lex Luthor just how secret his secret lair is, with about 50 rolls of TP! No.
Number 4, Bucky Barnes. What happens when you stumble upon a superhero's secret identity?
I thought you were dead. I thought you were smaller.
If you're Bucky Barnes, you get to become his sidekick.
You ready to follow Captain America into the jaws of death? Hell no. That little guy from Brooklyn who was too dumb not to run away from a fight.
Teenaged Bucky joins Captain America in his wartime exploits, receiving expert training and his own costume along the way. More cynical than Captain America,
I had him on the ropes.
Bucky was nevertheless every bit as patriotic and seemingly gave his young life at the hands of Baron Zemo. Fortunately, Bucky survived. Unfortunately, he was brainwashed and molded into the fearsome assassin known as the Winter Soldier.
Bucky? Who the hell is Bucky?
Number 3, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Careful, Raphael. It could be a trap.
Yep, it's a trap.
Dude, what's more awesome than downing a few pizzas with your buds after knocking some shell?
Oh, wow! Pizza heaven!
Never mind that. We've got some ninja-ing to do.
Raphael, Leonardo, Donatello, and Michelangelo, along with their ninja master, a rat named Splinter, grew to human size thanks to the effects of the strange substance known as ooze.
And I was amazed at how intelligent they seemed. But nothing could have prepared me for what happened next. One of them spoke.
Pizza! Pizza!
The foursome dedicated themselves to battling evil and stopping a wide variety of menaces, all while engaging in playful banter.
Intercepted in the end zone by the green machine!
The Turtles are an unlikely bunch of heroes, but their tongue-in-cheek approach to heroics makes them irresistible.
Who ever heard of a bunch of ninjas hanging out in a pizzeria?
You're a bunch of ninjas, and you're in a pizzeria.
Number 2, Dick Grayson, aka Robin, aka Nightwing.
Wow, you really do know him.
You must be Robin. I hear you're quite a detective.
Well, I try not to brag, but...
Several people have taken on the mantle of Robin, Batman's sidekick, but none can ever quite equal the original, Dick Grayson.
It's back to the gym for you!
Trained as a circus acrobat, Dick's incredible agility enables him to perform terrific physical feats. He also clearly benefited from Batman's tutelage, as his analytic abilities are superb. But unlike his mentor, Dick can be serious but is never relentlessly grim.
It's been 4 hours.
Uh-huh.
You still think they'll show?
Uh-huh.
Lucky for me, you're such a good conversationalist.
Dick is also an impressive strategist, a skill that has served him well in the leadership position he takes on in the Teen Titans.
All I remember is how much I hated you.
What I remember is that you couldn't defeat me. At least not all alone.
Before we reveal our top pick, here are some honorable mentions.
Let's do this!
At least your name makes sense. My name's Jubilee. I blow stuff up.
Such dishonesty is not befitting an Amazon princess. I promised my mother that I would serve as a symbol of integrity and strength.
Number 1, Spider-Man.
Who is Spider-Man? He's a criminal, that's who he is.
When Spider-Man goes swinging across the Manhattan skyline, it's a perfect teenage moment, full of freedom, joy, and physical infallibility.
You know, in the future, if you're gonna steal cars, don't dress like a car thief, man.
Peter Parker embodies the gamut of emotions that come from being in high school, from the anguish of being a loner to the giddiness of talking to your crush.
Hey, MJ. I don't know if you realize this, but we've been neighbors since I was 6, and I was wondering if maybe we could get together sometime, maybe do something fun.
As Spider-Man, he lives out all of his heroic fantasies, but even then, he's still not quite free of adult interference.
Well, Beat's taking the subway. Don't mind us, she just needs to use the elevator.
Being a teen is as frustrating as it is exhilarating, and Spider-Man really gets that across. Agree with our choices?
What does all of this have to do with us?
What other amazing teenage superheroes deserve to be on this list?
We looked everywhere.
For more exhilarating top 10s published daily, be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
Well, I'm afraid I can't do that.